Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to November 16th, 2020. I am so glad to be of service and honored to be able to do the work that I do. You don't know me? You're a cross watcher? You just popping on in here because you saw my sunshining face in my bright yellow dress? Well, my name is Sonia Marie, and I am an astrologer, also a poet and an author. I have two books that are coming out, and one is an astrology book, which will be for public release in less than 2 weeks. So I'm extremely happy and proud of that. If you would like to cop a copy, you know I'm going to be able to tell you sooner than soon. So do me a favor though, please keep in contact with me on Instagram, keep in contact with me here, and I'll give you links. I will provide links for you to purchase that book. It's called The Sun Signs, an astrological memoir, and it has everything to do with my life and different stories that refer to particular sun signs and the energy of that sun sign. It's a really cool book, so prayerfully I hope you get it and gift it. You know, Christmas is coming. I said that with the fakest freaking face ever. Christmas is coming. If anybody knows me, I've become a little bit of a Scrooge when it comes to Christmas. Sort of, kinda, maybe halfway Scrooge. Why? Because I just don't like this capitalistic society, and I don't know if they're doing enough for us to be dumping thousands of dollars back into the community. But I digress. I want to talk about this week. Who's in here? Who's in here? In any case, yo, buy the book. Talk about me. Spread this. Like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. I have to be political and somewhat businesslike, so let me get that out there. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Ann Weissman. Miss Snooty, is that your last name? Oh, that's dope. What's up, Jennifer? Love to see you here, sweetie. Who else is here? Malika, it's Sag season, bitch. Bijou, what's going on? Voyages and True Empress, right? Sharita is here. Christina's here. Tamara and Tanya. Loves love. D. Beezer. What up, Dorothy? How you doing? Polish my pearl. I'm so glad that y'all all are here. Laura, you made it. You made it live, sweetie lady. I'm glad you did. Hello, Sage Noel. You made it as well, too. Thank you for sharing that. I love when people share and repost. It makes the sister feel a little special, and as you know, it allows more people to become more aware of what it is that I do. So please share, at the very least. Keep the community tight, and share what you think is valid for your life and for other people's lives. That's all. If it don't resonate, don't share. I'm not begging you, but I would love for you to do that. Okay. Oh, I'm so grateful that you can catch me live too, Carly. Yeah, let's do this thing. Okay, let me pull my little tripod up a little closer so I can get comfortable. Yo, I woke up early this morning. I'm going to take my time with y'all today. Prayerfully, it won't be that long, but I have to ease y'all into what it is that I'm feeling and what came through and what I want to share with y'all. So I woke up really early this morning, excited to share with y'all. Sometimes you may or may not be able to tell, but I'm rushing, I'm getting things done, I'm right there. Sometimes I'm dead on and I can feel spirit all over me, and sometimes I'm like foggy trying to grab the words. It's all my own truth, but it has different ways of coming. Today, though, it came in such a crazy way because I woke up very early with the sun. I love sunrises, by the way. They are my absolute favorite. So the sun wakes me up because of the way my room is facing the east, sort of, kind of, like southeast. In any case, way too much information. Keep it moving. So the bottom line is this. I woke up and I was excited to share with y'all, and all this information started downloading, and I heard peppermint, peppermint breeze, peppermint kisses. And I was like, whoa, was that feeling that came over me the other day? Spirit was like, yeah, you need to talk about that. And so many other things. Yo, I can't tell you enough. Like, I feel like, what the hell's that goofy ass? I feel like I'm like the mother at Christmas time about to reveal some information to y'all. I want to let y'all know and mark down on your calendar that December 21st is the day. December 21st is the day. If you want to do some research, do yourself a favor and research some things, right? A lot of indigenous tribes and cultures have basically opened up and what's the word I'm looking for? No. Intuited and forecast that day as being the most wondrous, craziest portal opening in centuries. Okay? And we've had our little like poof, poof, little geishas that have come along the way, especially within the last 10 years, oh, the sun is closest the moon is closest to the planet, or we have this portal open at 11:11, and all of it is good. The eclipses are happening, these new moons, powerful super moons, all of this stuff is awesome, but they've been like, boop, 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 little like geishas of minerals that are applying themselves in our lives, making things a little better and altering and shifting things. But on December 21st, can I tell you, new like never you ever seen before. I say all that to say, and I'm not going to give it away, although I feel like that lady I'm trying to tell you, that mother at Christmas, because I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see how this thing adds up. How God is so incredibly dope. How the universe is a pattern of miracles, a pattern of love, a pattern of instances that never, ever leaves you out. Even though you're like a little minuscule, like a goddamn little small ass situation in this vast, big universe that we live in with millions of galaxies. We are this big, y'all. Truthfully. And that's just the earth. How about that? So the bottom line is that the universe is vast and it's setting us up to get to the 21st. What does that look like? Sonia, stop talking and just get to it. The poet in me sometimes takes over. Squirrel, I have to say, she is like so descriptive and shit, and she gets to a point. She gets to a point where she just wants to describe and put colors on everything before the freaking point happens. So I'm gonna do my best to just get to that. The thing is that we are building, in my opinion, from this past weekend with that new moon in Scorpio, we are building up, right, to this moment on the 21st, in which, hey ladies, to the 21st, in which this portal is just open wide freaking open. All right, it just goes open. So here's the deal. Watch this. The new moon in Scorpio. I hope you felt that, because that was the beginning of the peppermint kisses and the peppermint breeze. That's what I felt. It was like this new energy, literally. I don't know. Can y'all talk to me about it? Can you agree, disagree, whatever you want to say? It was this newness that honestly felt on yesterday. That was some southern shit. On yesterday, that came from the bottom of your toes, up through your body, through your heart, and out your head. If you're sensitive enough, maybe one moment throughout this weekend, whether it was Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, mine came yesterday, in which you felt like, whoa, what exactly is that, Sonia? To me, it translated as happiness. I was over a girlfriend's house on Friday, and we were all sitting around, and I swear to goodness, I must have got on their nerves, because I had to say it about 16 times. I feel so happy. Like, I was like, thank y'all. I just feel happy. And I was just smiling like, okay, whatever, Sonia. And it wasn't like the normal, like, okay, yeah, having a good time. We sitting back, we drinking wine. No, it was an acceptance. It was an allowance of who you are. It was the true integration that happened through and through my body at the time. And I was wondering, that was part of the excitement of waking up this morning. I was like, did they feel that thing? Did anybody else feel that but me? Like, I have to be able to talk. Really, Tennille, was you too? Oh, Carly, oh, good. I swear to goodness, sometimes I feel like I'm a little crazy, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. But I got a tribe, so if I am a little crazy, so are you. The thing is, less resistance, that's a perfect way of putting it. It was this, okay, so I subscribed it or utilized the poetic description as the peppermint breezes, because it literally came up my body and intertwined understand this prayerfully maybe, intertwine all of the things that I've gone through, all the good things that are happening, the present moment of sitting there and being safe and secure and one with myself and feeling the ancestors on top of me, like it was this breeze that kind of came up. 333, let's go. The breeze that just kind of came up and secured me in that moment in time. And I know we all felt that. And then I was told this morning that it was a direct, like, push for what's about to happen. Like that feeling, that porthole push on December 21st is actually like, that was just a little preview of it. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, y'all, I'm excited only because it just felt so good. And I have to tell you to hold on. Whatever it is that you're going through, if you felt the newness, that peppermint breeze, prayerfully, yo, I'm so happy for you. If you did not and you missed out on it, maybe you got caught up in other people's shit, maybe you got caught up in some old shit, maybe with that moon in Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio, and just that energy itself allowed you to go down a little bit too deep, deeper than you wanted. Maybe Aquariuses and Leos had a hard time with that because it is square to Scorpio. But in the middle of all of that, there is some newness that allows us to go to the depths of what Scorpio wants to bring and integrate it into today. Because we've gone through so much in the past couple of years, we are not afraid. Listen to me. We are no longer afraid of what it has for us. Life has for us. The challenges and the things that we go through, it's not punking us any longer. So we are learning to integrate and to live with it. I think I was saying this on a broadcast before. Look at that bitch and be like, all right, well, what you got to teach me? Look at the wounds, look at the challenges, look at all that stuff and go, yeah, what do you have to teach me now? What's going on? What can we talk about? Because I'm not going to be sat down and I'm not running from your ass and I'm not being high all day, every day and drinking weed. Good God. Yeah, some people drink weed. Drinking alcohol and you know, having sex and doing the things in which distracted you to get off of that meeting. We're not doing that anymore. And that, in my opinion, caused that wave, that peppermint wave of new that came through my body. And I was like, whoa, that was that new moon Scorpio shit. We're not living that life any longer. And it is allowing us to integrate and create a whole nother road. Alchemy. The beauty of alchemy. When you can take everything that you've been through and everything that your heart and your mind and soul desires, you put it together and you create a whole nother situation, a whole nother road. That's that peppermint breeze. Okay, I had to explain that, but I also want to tell you this, that it continues to go. The time is now, baby love. The time is now. It's been now for a long time, but here's the deal, squirrel. Oh my God. I have so much to talk about and so many things is going on in my head. That's why I stop looking at your comments sometimes, because then we can have a conversation. There's so much to say. The time has been now. The time has been, and I am so hyped, so hyped. The time has been, I need a little swig of this water though. It has been now for a really long time. The question, or I should say, the challenge of now, you know, coming up against, the challenge was the now coming up against of what it is that we were fighting and what we were resisting, as somebody said, and what we decided not to be, and how we're like trying to change things and trying to survive at the same time. Like way too much is going on. When you stop and surrender to everything that's going on, when you stop and just say, whatever, let it take me where it takes me, is when this new moon in Scorpio said, yo, thank you, let me do my job. Let me bring you to the bottom of this shit and bring you back up new. Let me take everything that was on the base of that motherfucking bucket, that was on the base of your existence, and bring it up and show you that you have no reason to be afraid. The time is now. The time is now, because you've seen every part of you. You've seen it. And if you haven't, it's coming to get you. But it's not coming to get you to destroy you. It's coming to get you to add more muscle to you and bring up them peppermint patty fucking breezes up your dress. That sounds a little kinky, but you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, y'all. So look, so then yesterday, alongside that whole newness, Scorpio energy going to the bottom of the ocean and bringing it all up, integrating it out the crown, like yes. Then we had the moon sextiling Jupiter. Come on now. That's what's refreshing, y'all. What up, Gemini? That's what's refreshing right there. Yesterday, the moon was kissing Jupiter, saying, look, now that we're in this space and you recognize everything that you need to see, let me show you the blessings that's coming out of it. Y'all remember Jupiter is about rewards and blessings and optimism. There is no way that you can allow what's happening in our current state to take away your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. Your optimism is what that moon kissing Jupiter said. Stay present, stay focused. ASL, focus, stay focused, stay fresh, stay alive, so optimistic where nothing will shake you. Understand that. What did I put right here? Okay, so today, Busset, it's very, very interesting because the beginning of the week, we're just kind of coasting on that new moon energy because if you didn't know, new moon and full moon energy can last a good 4 days, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, meaning 2 days before and then 2 days after, right? It can literally last a week depending on who you are and how it affected your chart. So for the first couple of days, we're going to be feeling this new moon stuff. That's why I'm so hyped to express this to you. And I could barely get the words out of my throat. Okay, but I want you to go with it. So today with the moon in Sagittarius, what I put is go time. Explore the possibilities of this feeling. If you could identify with what it is I said, explore the possibilities of this feeling. But pause. If you cannot, and I lost one of you out there, do yourself a favor. I'm going to get back on this report in a minute. Do yourself a favor. Sit still today. Sit still today in a space in which nothing is on. No TV, no nothing, no music, no nothing. And start meditating light from your toes, up your ankles, through your calves, up your freaking thighs, up your hips, through your torso, to your throat, out your head, and out the crown of your head. See the light, it just go. Force the peppermint patties. Force it, visualize it, make it a part of you. Sometimes, I have so much to tell y'all. Sometimes we have to connect in these rituals to jumpstart where we are. You know why? Because not all of us lives by myself or lives with their son or just, not everybody else has harmonious situations at home. So oftentimes you can have this spiritual connection. Oftentimes you can feel your ancestors around you. And it is the energy of other people that may or may not be on the same road as you that can kind of disturb that flow. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yes, y'all? So there are some people that have to stop and create rituals for themselves throughout the day in order to force yourself forward. Does that make sense to y'all? Trust me when I tell you, it's not easy for everybody in your situations. You may be laying in bed with somebody that's not on the same spiritual path as you. Does that make it good or bad? Nah, there's no good or bad. It's your choices. It's with whether you want to be with them or not, whether you want to help them along or not, or whether you allow them to have their own experience and they get there when they get there, as well as you. Maybe you're the one. So my bottom line to all of that is that it's time to just stay in that alignment and correct your path oftentimes by adopting to these particular rituals. Now, as I talk about rituals, I swear I'm going to get to the week in a minute, y'all. Way too many downloads this morning at 6:30 in the morning, okay? So just bear with me. As I talk about the rituals, I want to express this to you and go back in my story for a little while. Oftentimes people ask me, what rituals should they do? Okay, and I want to be very, very clear and incredibly transparent in this answer because rituals are necessary, but rituals come from an intention. I know we talked about this, that you have for yourself and for your guides and your ancestors that are around you. That's how you develop rituals. And you don't always have to do the rituals to the day that you die. I'm teasing my practical friends like my Virgos and my Capricorns or some heady people like Aquarius because they want to know the process. They want to know the list. Like, tell me the list of things that I can do so I can check them motherfuckers off and say that I've succeeded. Well, it's not that easy when it comes to spirituality. It's not that easy, and it may be a little bit longer for you to do compared to what somebody else to do. So, but there's no real judgment in that. There's no real judgment, okay? Hi, Kevin. How are you? No, I'm just live on YouTube. That's okay. So the deal is this: when people ask me that, I really tell them, and like, create your own intention, create your own rituals. But here's the deal too: you don't have to stay on it for the rest of your life. I am the type of person that have done so many rituals like 10, 15, 20 years ago, right? In which you can't intellectualize it, in which, Katrina, in which I've, Native American sweats, dozens of them, all kinds of quests, you understand what I'm saying? Prayer circles, blah, 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 blah. And there is a way, this is what I believe, and I was told to share this with you because somebody needs to hear it. There is a way in which you mount up so many prayers, so many rituals, where sometimes you don't need it on an all day, everyday basis. Did y'all hear me when I said that? I'm only saying that for somebody, but I'm saying that so you can get a break, give a break to yourself. Because oftentimes we over-intellectualize what these breezes need to feel like. Sometimes we look for it because we checked off all the boxes. Now, am I supposed to get my treat? Am I supposed to be highly spiritual now? Can I do a reading with Sonia, or do a reading like Sonia, or do this, or can I have my own community where I'm? Yeah, you can if you want. However, there's no time limit on it because they don't deal with time, y'all. I hope that made sense for somebody. We have to stop pushing ourselves through this incredible time as if we're all going to disappear tomorrow. Understand this. Be easy on yourself. Get your spiritual prowess the way you need to get it, okay? For me, it was quite different than it would be for you. So maybe I'm not laying heavy on rituals all day and every day right now. Maybe you have to. Maybe you have to build up that muscle, so to speak, okay? But know your own path. I am here. In my opinion, I swear I'm getting back. I am here to assist in the way. I'm not like everybody else. I'm here to assist in the way that I spark. If I can spark you and you can go off and do whatever the heck you need to do for humanity, for yourself, for your loved ones, for your career, and for your purpose, all well and good. We're not here to come together and fucking idolize each other. We're here to get sparked, in my opinion, is what I do. So there's my spark for you. Don't follow anybody. Create your own way. Create your own way, your own prayers, your own intentions, your own rituals, and watch them work for you because you're getting guidance. Folks are dropping that shit in your head. It ain't you just reading a fucking, list of things to do and then you think that's the power. No, the power is from them. They gave you that information. Y'all hearing me? I'm so glad. I'm watching the comments. All right. So let me go back to what's happening, right? Because with the moon in Sagittarius for this first couple of days of the week, it's like go time. Sag energy is incredible. Sag, I'll get to what Sag energy is about, but when it's in the moon, it gives us a lot of energy because it burns like an idol on a stove. You understand what I'm saying? It's very fiery, very consistent. You understand what I'm saying? So you will feel charged in some kind of way to get things out, to get things moving, to have your reactions be, to match up to your purpose. You dig what I'm saying? Your reactions have to match up to where you're going. That's Monday and Tuesday. If you're doing something extra, you might get thrown off a little bit or some delays may happen. So react for the next couple of days as if you are reaching towards your goal. Yes, it might sound very general, but it is very specific because you're not wasting time on shit. Understand that. Moon and Sag, in this moment in time, and these little portals that are opening up to get to December 21st, man, this is the moment in which you utilize the time that you are given. All right? It's way too busy in this building today. Okay, on Wednesday and Thursday, though, the moon is going to be in Capricorn. That brings the hard work. That brings the aggression. That brings the climb. I say this to my clients, and I probably say this to you 1,000 times too. So forgive me for being redundant, but it's a great point. Have you ever seen a goat scale a mountain? That's a question. Yes, y'all? Anybody? You ever seen a picture, not literally seen it with your eyes, but maybe a picture, a video, National Geographic, some shit, scale a freaking mountain? Them motherfuckers. Like, truthfully, I have no idea how Capricorn energy does it. I don't know how those damn goats do it. But they will literally stay on the side of the mountain for days. balancing on goddamn inches before they go up the mountain. They're figuring out ways to get there. The moon in Capricorn says, with all of this energy, after you had all of this Sag energy, let's put that shit to work. Let's be practical about that thing. Y'all seen it, right? It's crazy, Ann, isn't it? Yo, let's be practical about that thing and let's put it to work. Climb the mountains, my friend, with the emotional prowess to do so. Emotions are everything. Please don't negate emotions. Emotions are freaking matches to your existence. It will freaking start a forest fire, or it will shut it down. Emotions, understand that. You don't ride them, you use them to ignite you in a direction. So that's why I harbor on the moon sometime, because how are you being ignited? How are you being ignited right now and this week? Okay, this is one setup that I love. I'm gonna talk about a couple of things and I'm gonna get off. On Thursday, that was the setup. Sonya's so dope. The setup for the December 1st portal blast is what I put right here. The sun will sextile Saturn. The sun will sextile Saturn. First of all, I want to debunk any myths about how fucked up Saturn is. Yo, Saturn is the bomb. Saturn is crazy good. Why? Because it puts these challenges and these hardships straight between your eyes and it says deal with it. Deal with it. Get up in that fear. I was going to say something different, but deal with it, approach that fear, understand discipline and ritual and tradition. Hey, that's a nice little segue. Understand all of that thing so you can get what you deserve. Why? Because Saturn has a reward at the end of it. So bust it. If you on Thursday, if you have this porthole blast that's about to happen on December 21st. The sun's sextiling in my mind and in my connection. The sun is sextiling Saturn that says, oh, so you appreciating the hard work that got you here? Yes. Sextile is harmony. The sun is bright and illuminating. The sun in harmony with Saturn challenges. So you appreciate that thing? Yes. Hi, Janine. Yes, I do. Oh, wow. So, it's like the grandfather telling you what to do, working day and night, and the grandfather looks and go, oh, I told you how to do such and such and such. You did that thing, huh? And you turn around, yes, I did. It's a patting on the back moment Thursday when that sun is sextiling Saturn, because all your hard work will be right in front of your face that'll allow you to blast through that motherfucking porthole when it comes. Why? You've been doing work. Can I say it 5 more times? You've been working, you've been disciplined, you've been removing these restrictions and these limitations off of you. So when December 21st happens, you are sliding through. Understand this, y'all. The setup. I put the key in the ignition to the car that we just bought, the heart we just gained, the respect we just earned. Discipline in some area of your life is about to pay off. Boom. Yes, I wrote that. Like on some poetic shit. Y'all want to hear that again? The key in the ignition of the car that you just bought, the heart that you just gained, the respect that you just earned, discipline in some area of your life is about to pay off. Absolutely. Absolutely. With the sun, sextile, and Saturn. Do y'all get that? Okay. I can go in a little sermon about that, but I think I want to save my sermon for another moment. So if you missed that, rewind, selector. You're so welcome, Mia Hughes. I'm glad you're here. Also on Thursday, Venus is squaring Saturn too. So although the sun is putting the light on it, saying, "Yo, I got some jewels for you. I got some rewards for you. You've been doing this thing." Venus wants to fuck it up. Venus says. Plain and simple. Venus is like, what? You don't see the value in your discipline that I just explained? Well, why is it so confusing for you to desire what you've been working towards? Did it not fit you? Did you give it a chance? So again, this weird ass kind of dichotomy that's coming at you. You see that your work is paying off, right? And then Venus says, as it squares Saturn, do I deserve that though? Is that what I was working for? I don't know. Okay, first of all, get out your goddamn ego. First of all. Second of all, trust God. Trust God. Venus squaring Saturn says somewhere along the line, you're not trusting your value and your worth behind the work that you've been doing. Somehow, some way, even though the sun is over here bright, saying, yo, just shut up and get that shit. Just stay bright in that thing. What's your problem? You dig what I'm saying? Don't trip on the value and the worth and the desire of it, because you actually create the value. Does that make sense? Nobody else. You create the value. You know what it is that you are worth. So speak it. And if you don't know it, create it. Research that shit. Pray on that thing. Understand that everything that you've been leading up to, it's yours. Now you're gonna second guess it because you think you should get more or you should get different. You're gonna turn into a little bit of a brat. No ma'am, no sir. We're not doing that. We've come too far to be petty now. Come on. Take what God has given you and build on that. We co-create this situation. We're not handed gifts just because you're human. We are the gift, so work it. Okay, Friday. Oh, Friday, okay. Oh, yeah, I have to talk about this, and then I'll talk about Sag, and then I'll be out. Friday, the moon is squaring Uranus. I made this little mention. Somebody said I feel called out. Oh, Carly. I made this little introduction to what I'm about to tell you on Instagram just now in regards to the moon squaring Uranus. Now, y'all do know that Uranus is about change, rebellion, the innovative, the original, excuse me, the weird, okay, the unconventional, sudden changes out of the blue. Just whoop, what happened? The moon is in Aquarius on Friday, and it'll be squaring Uranus, which is in Taurus. That's two. Did I say two times? You know what? I'm too much of a goddamn poet, because music is always in my head, and I'm trying to come out with a rhyme every now and again. The girl needs to get back on stage. That's exactly what I need to do. Squirrel, you know you can go to Apple Music and look up Sonia Marie's Black Album Volume 1, as well as Nativity Screams. Yes, you can, in all streaming networks. Go on, enjoy yourself some Sonia Marie. Back to your regularly scheduled program. With the moon squaring Uranus, for real, right? There may be some surprises this week, Friday in particular, that may throw you off. And because it's in stubborn energy, Aquarius and Taurus, the moon and Uranus respectively, you might not like that thing. Because that fixed energy, that stubborn energy, doesn't want to move when it doesn't want to move. And when the surprises come, I don't want that surprise. Fuck it, I'm going to rebel against that surprise. Now, wait, hold on. Again, going back to the value of a thing. That was Venus's lesson I was just talking about. But when spirit, when energy, when God, when your ancestors, when your guides bring in a little surprise, have you ever experienced a surprise in your life where you thought that you were fucking down in the dumps about it, and then all of a sudden the next day you go, wow, in retrospect, I needed that? Can I get a yes? Anybody? Or say, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't like surprises. Maybe because you're in control. Well, if you didn't know nothing with 3 the hard way being in Capricorn running through this whole year, we are not in control of anything. Bottom line, point blank. So when these surprises come on Friday, right? When the surprises come and the moon is squaring Uranus, roll with it. Do yourself a favor and try to pull back from the emotion of wanting to hold on, of wanting to be in control, of being stubborn, of being rebellious, of thinking you know it all. I don't want that surprise because I actually know I can get a car that's a little bit different and it's a little bit better and it's cheaper money. Yo, if somebody gives you a Maserati, you gonna look the gift horse in the face and go, I don't want a Maserati. It takes too much gas. The fuck is your problem? Get the fuck out of here. Surprises are coming to enhance our lives. If you try to strong arm that thing, you're doing yourself an injustice. It may not be pleasant, but try to look past the emotion, whatever that surprise is gonna be. Y'all get me? Yes, y'all? I can't wait to read back the comments because I'm kind of in my space. I just want to make sure y'all with me. Y'all get that? Yo, look for that. Look for that Friday. It is a big deal. And I don't want you to feel like you're thrown off and that the world is going to end, because it's not. It's just you know, the universe taking account of what it is that you need and what you don't need and things that you may not know that you don't need. Again, It's the clean out moment, y'all. We getting to December 21st, the hugest portal, in my opinion, that's blasting us open into this age of Aquarius. Come on. And Saturday at 3:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun goes into Sagittarius. Yay! I love Sag. I love Sag energy. It's very, very interesting to deal with it on a love front because they're so free. Sagittarius energy is so free and out there, right? Like it really does not want to be controlled in any kind of way. What I experienced on other people and within my own life in regards to Sagittarius energy is that you can't hold them down and you can't necessarily expect them to go anywhere. That's how they like to love. It's really interesting sometimes because they fly off just to see if you'll be there. They have their freedom just to see if you'll be around. You know, this is Sag energy. So it can fall anywhere. It can fall on your sun, your rise, your moon, or whatever. Everybody has Sag energy somewhere in their life. It's freedom. Number one word when it comes to Sag. You understand? They're adventurous. Very much of a student and a teacher in a lot of different ways. Extremely, well-versed and has a plethora of different resources in which they can assist you with. They love to assist. They love to help in that way. But at the same time, if they feel slighted, if they feel like they're not giving themselves enough time and energy and attention, they will bank the fuck out and get their freedom. Really. And it looks selfish sometimes, to be truthful with you. But understand that Sag selfishness is necessary because it does allow us, the other people who are not Sag or not privy to that energy, allows us to see how we need to take care of ourselves. Does that make sense to y'all? That's a little bit I'm going to tell about Sagittarius energy. But I suggest if you are Sag or you want to know more about that, book a reading. Book a reading. Go to my website, go to the readings page, and talk to your sister. Or talk to anybody else in regards to another astrologer. I'm not the end-all to be-all, to be truthful with you. But I'll give it to you the way I got it. You dig? Sag energy is necessary for us in this moment in time to stay optimistic. It's very, 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 very important that we stay optimistic in this time. There was a moment a couple of months ago where it seemed like optimism was really, really hard to grasp. And it was probably a good reason why. Meaning that sometimes we have to bury ourselves in situations and hit a bottom in order to see how blessed we are. But Sag energy now is saying, yo, there is no bottom, cuz. Yo, we're actually alive. Yo, we want to shine. We want to come back from this. We want some opportunities. We want to stay optimistic. We want to see the bigger picture here. Sag says, see the bigger picture and expect the bigger picture to find you because you deserve it, because you dope like that. That's Sag energy for you. On the same day, Venus goes into Scorpio. I don't know, I've been so poetic lately, but I put passionate kiss. Desire is hell-bent to be reality. Marvel in the depths of everything that you share. Hell-bent to be reality. Why? Because Venus is about desire. Venus is about passion. Venus is about love, of course, and beauty and value and self-worth and them damn coins, right? So when it's in Scorpio, I want to take one aspect of this. I really want to develop, go on this line that I just wrote. What did I say? Desire is hell-bent to be the reality because that couples with the optimism that's happening in that Sag energy, where you have now Venus and Scorpio on Saturday desiring to be the reality. Whatever it is that you find optimistic, whatever it is that you can pull up from the depths of your soul, Scorpio, Venus, whatever you can pull up, make that desire your reality. You are worth it. You are absolutely worth it. Understand that. And Scorpio energy, I don't care what y'all say about it, okay? I argue it and I defend Scorpio energy all day and night. Why? Because it looks very mysterious to people who want to figure out every fucking thing. Sometimes you don't need to figure out everything. And that's the place where Scorpio stands. Don't figure me out. Don't figure me out. I'm not trying to be figured out. I'm trying to exist, and I'm trying to bring everything that's deep and in the depths to your face so you can see every edge of it and be your best person. That's the real. So Venus is in Scorpio, it's like, yo, don't figure out the passion and the desire that's pushing through you, trying to make whatever it is that you feel in your belly tangible and for people to experience. Just do it. Just do it and don't try to check it off. Maybe that's why Spirit said about that, about going into the rituals and spirituality. Just be it. Just don't necessarily check it off and wanting to make sure that you're doing it right. Just be it. Venus and Scorpio, just be it. Bring it up from the bottom and just be it. Put your desire in reality. Just be it. Be determined. Feel that thing. Oh, yeah. And because Venus is love and Scorpio is a little nasty. Prayerfully, while Venus is in Scorpio for the next couple of weeks, we can all get some. Good God. I'm going to end it on that note. I wish happy thoughts, smooth, long kisses, and your back to be blown out while Venus is in Scorpio. I wish that for you. Yep, that's my prayer. Hey, y'all have a great, great week. Prayerfully share this information with those that will care, and continue to be the best person you can be. Be easy on yourself, though. And remember, time is an illusion. Just do what it is that you need to do with what you got. Take care. Much love to all of you.